I can't hear you. I cannot. Nope.
All right, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Oh, what the fuck? Great, just what we needed. Trying to go off all smoothly.
Goddamn plan!
Here we are once more, season 4. Let's try that again.
Yes.
Oh boy, that was horrible. yeah, I had sent you the message last week. We were supposed to go last week, but I said it made no sense to just go that week and then be off for a couple of weeks or a month and not talk about the Starset concert. This is fresh in my mind. We're gonna talk about it in a minute, but we got other stuff. We have a lot of stuff. It was from like last week. We had the Superman reveal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, spoiler alert.
This is not a banger. This is not a banger. And I know bangers. I know bangers.
See, you got some new soundboards.
Yeah, they updated the whole thing. That we got Conan over here.
I'm fine. I'm perfectly fucking fine.
Oh my god, it was. Well, yeah, we're gonna talk about a lot. So let's talk real quick though. Season 4, like we were talking about what's coming up with season 5. So this is the finale. Finale. That's just where we transition to something. But we're also already talking about the whole format of this.
Yes.
Given the fact that, podcast is all long form and whatnot. And we're how to put it, we're getting older. Um but we were thinking about how to do it, and I think we already talked about this last episode before this. Um, we're gonna be doing 4 episodes a week, but it won't be big fucking episodes like what we do.
Mm-hmm.
Like each one, it will be like movie news, gaming news, music news, S tier midnight, and the first 3 are gonna get turned into one big episode on Spotify. So if you miss it, you won't there's repeats of everything. And where I'm already looking at where else to go other than Restream, because
Mm-hmm.
Restream has really fucked up as of late.
That's
And
saying it lightly.
yeah, and that's been for 3 fucking years now. And if that was like we haven't paid for it, I'm not paying for it, because what's if that's the way we're supposed to get this all perfected with money and all that, I'm like, no. It should be working right. The videos should not be out of sync on YouTube, you
Mm-hmm.
know? And that's one thing that really kicked in the nuts for me. Because, watching those last 2 episodes, I'm like, why the fuck am I out of sync? Why is Eric out of sync? Why is it cutting every feed? Like every other word, it's like it cuts. I'm like, we had some good salient points, and they can only go to Spotify to hear everything. Come on now. We're looking at other places where I'm definitely going to be. I should have been working on OBS when I was out there in Minnesota for spring break, but I didn't have everything for that.
Mm.
I was supposed to be working on Ghost Marshals too. Didn't have my fucking flash drive then. So, a lot of stuff we're going to be working on. Our whole format will be gaming news, movie news, music news for the weekday. all compiled into something for Saturday, and then S-tier midnight, which means we're gonna have to cover the Xbox showcase.
I'm not sitting through 5 hours.
I'll
I
cover
say
it.
we just do like 2 hours, maybe 2.5 hours tops.
Well, if I could find a compilation that's perfect for it, I don't want to end up, the reason why I say we got to cover it is because, that's a part of the gaming news stuff. And, I don't want to end up like Rich from Review Tech USA. His own editor telling him, dude, there's something for Xbox coming out. You got to cover it. Nah, man, I'm going to sleep. What? It's your fucking job. What the hell? Rich catching strays from us. All right.
Oh my god.
Yeah. But there's a lot more looking forward with that to look forward to. We're also I'm already working on the basement. I'm clearing shit out. I'm throwing stuff out. I'm going to get that studio and that bar done. Cause some drama happened. We're not talking about it. We're not talking that's a private thing. Eric knows about it.
Mhm.
We're not gonna talk about it on here. Why? Cause giving that
It's none
person
of your
energy.
business.
Yeah, giving that person energy online also is not something I want to do. But we had a plan for Halloween Shenanigans 2024, the Halloween ball. That shit got shot down so damn quick over nothing. So we're still going to the ball. That's no problem. Like, who gives a shit? We will be down. We will be in the basement doing our thing. We got so much planned. Rebel Moon, Chalice of Blood is coming. We got The Crow coming out. We're gonna be looking at that. We got a lot of stuff to really cover. For I think I want to say at least for the first few months, we will be still doing it. I got to find
Mhm.
furniture and all that for us to do it. It ain't like it ain't because of COVID or everything that we're doing this now. Like, and I don't have the I've still got to get a lot of the equipment, a lot more equipment, really. More microphones like this, better lighting. So we're looking into a lot of good stuff. Season 5, we're gonna make it. We're gonna make it our best one yet. And I got to keep my toes up. That's not even a term. What am I doing?
Keep your toes up.
What am I doing? I'm just talking in circles. I got to keep my eyes out, keep my eyes open for what's coming. And classes, of course, are pretty good. My last assignment, I had to make a resume.
I hate resumes.
Oh, it was. I'm so glad, like Microsoft Word and InDesign, they all have good resume formats. Thank God it didn't. It wasn't like, oh yeah, you have to make a resume for whatever job. It's like, no, what your career, what your bachelor's degree is going to be in, it's going to be on that resume. I'm like, oh cool, author then.
Yeah, I just let professionals do my resume for me.
Yeah,
They ask me questions and they do the rest.
yeah, it was pretty solid. Like I put like 3 sentences down for my profile. It's cool. It's honestly, Full Sail has helped a lot with a lot of the stuff we've been doing. There will be better, there'll be better clip. What is it called? Thumbnails. There will be better thumbnails. That's hit or miss. But I'm like even I'm liking how we're doing this. But we got a lot more to talk about. We're going to be looking at a lot more stuff. We will actually, to make it more transformative, we will get back to looking at trailers, looking at different music and all that. We're not. It's going to be more. That might end up being more like on S-tier midnight though, the music stuff at least.
Mm-hmm.
Like we'll give our thing on the music days. We'll give our thoughts on it, then we'll look at it on S-tier midnight. So don't miss that. I don't think there's any problem with that on Kick. I gotta check that out. But
Honestly, I was thinking we could do music on Mondays and call it Music Mondays.
we could. Or movie Mondays, either one. I gotta see when the Xbox thing is. That way we can, not circumvent, act accordingly on that. See what else gaming wise is. I know, gaming wise, like right now, everyone is like, it's the end of the world for Xbox. Meanwhile, PlayStation ain't done shit except try to fuck with hell diapers. But let's get into it. We got more stuff. We would have talked about this last week. Roger Corman had passed away, 89. Yeah, Roger
89?
Corman. Yeah, he's been He's like, I think what the most recent thing he did was Sharktopus or something else. Like he was producing a lot of great movies, a lot of B movies. He is the reason why James Cameron is big, why uh, Martin Scorsese's big. A lot of directors back then Roger Corman a lot of his stuff, a lot of accolades for that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and I did see one of the other directors. Who was it? I want to say it was Paul Schrader. I don't know. I'm not sure what the director of Days of Thunder. He decided to talk shit about Roger Corman.
Why do people like to talk shit about the dead?
I think Schrader people were, giving their condolences and whatnot.
Because a person died?
Because Roger Corman couldn't help him with his movies. And I'm like, what do you mean he didn't help you with your movies? He got you a deal with 20th Century Fox, right? Like, what the fuck? What do you want him to do? He got you a better deal. What are you talking about? Like, everyone went in on him. And some people are like, he can talk shit about anyone he wants. I'm like, not the one guy that actually helped out a lot of people. Joe Dante
Right.
did a great tribute to him, because Joe Dante is one of those directors that is also up there. Roger Corman is the reason why he's big too. Piranha and Piranha 2. James Cameron did, I think James Cameron did a tribute as well. I'm not sure. He's not really on social media like that. But James Cameron, he got his first start. And I love this story, the way it goes. He was the set designer for Galaxy of Terror.
Really?
And yeah, Roger Corman was one who went like, oh, we can do for the walls on the ship, we can actually get a bunch of Big Mac boxes and glue them onto the wall, make it look futuristic. And it worked. It fucking worked. And the story about it, though, he was busy working on the set. They were trying to figure out how to do the giant maggot scene. And
Okay.
someone kept calling. And after he just finished up, he actually answered the phone the next time it rang. He goes, if I'm not going to answer the first time it rings, doesn't that mean I'm fucking busy? I'm not answering until I'm not busy. Yeah, it was Roger Corman. He knew how to pick them, because after Galaxy of Terror, James Cameron was set designer on Piranha 2. I think he was either that set designer or like second director, associate director, or something like that. I might be very wrong on that. Check out Good Badflix. He has the whole story. Cecil definitely has the story on that, because that's where I got it from. That was a funny story on early James Cameron. He was like, I'm working,
like that
guys.
sometimes, though.
Yeah. Oh my god, when you're driving and someone just texts you,
Or when you're listening to music while driving and it's getting to the good part and somebody just decides to text you or call you.
If it's the GPS also.
Yeah.
I'd be wanting to take a hammer to my phone after that. I'm like, man, fuck this.
Then you'd be on the side of the road like, car don't work, why?
End up looking like, I fucked up. Cops just looking at me.
I'm fine. I'm perfectly fucking fine.
I'll tell you what's fucked up. That's
That's
fucked up.
Yeah, it was. It was. Honestly, some people were like, "No!" Like I saw Dabney Coleman also pass away. You know, Dabney Coleman. He was actually a part of our childhood. I didn't know this. He was Principal Prickly in Recess.
You didn't know that?
I didn't know that at all. I'm like, why does the voice sound familiar? Then I looked up
You
like because
never read
Dabney.
the credits?
No, I was a kid. I know James Woods was like the superintendent in the movie, and he tried to stop some summer vacation.
Yeah,
It
that
took
was
everyone.
weird.
Yeah, it took everyone to stop him.
James Wood is a powerful man. What can I say?
Someone to care for, be there for. I've got James Woods. Oh God, yeah, it was. Yeah, a few people passed over this 2 weeks, but yeah, Roger Corman, that was the big one. But then Dabney Coleman died. I think what 93, and someone goes, "No!" I'm like, yeah. One person went. One person went, "No!" I'm like, well, what were you expecting? He's 90 fucking 3. Let him go to the next life. He did good.
He's seen enough of this shitty world.
Yeah. He was in Boardwalk Empire. He was in Beverly Hillbillies. He's been in so much shit. Let him go.
It's time to let old Yeller go.
Yeah. Let him go. Same with Roger Corman. Roger did great. Let him sleep. Yeah, and also, oh yeah, that's right. Roger Corman was also the main reason why we got Little Shop of Horrors. I think all three of them. Like the musical play, the original one that actually started Jack Nicholson's career because he was the masochist in that, and he helped Frank Oz, I do believe, with the musical that everyone loves, even me. Like he man, he did so much. Like that. It is a loss, but producers that do that. Like I know for a fact, Adi Shankar is one of those guys. He loves seeing the extreme shit. He will do B-side stuff. One producer that follows me, and you're gonna hate this. The producer of Sharknado is also another one who will do. He will do anything. You know, he'll help out a lot of people. Yes, the producer of Sharknado follows me. Look at
A
that.
little bit of respect.
Hey, he started following me after I talked shit about Sharknado. I'm like, oh fuck. I was like, oh god, let me see if I can find him. Let's see. Okay, that's a verify. Or did he stop following me? Let me see. No, he's following me. Let me see. I'm looking for it now. There's a lot of thought bots in my following thing. Like a lot of them follow me. I'm like, what the hell is this shit? Like, thanks for boosting my followership, but Jesus.
Right? That's the only reason I follow the thought bots is like, oh, more followers.
Yeah. Like I'll be commenting on like a few a few of the chicks that I follow, and then I'll just get like 10 followers. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
And some of them don't even have a post. You're like,
Yeah.
what?
I'm like at least have like a let me see, where is it? It was see, I'm looking at my phone. I want to say it was Michael something. Let me see. I just pull up Shark. Well, nah, I'm not gonna do that. Let me
Michael
see.
Bay.
No, shit. People are bringing up Michael Bay now because of the T.J. Miller decided to talk shit. Yeah, he was talking shit about where is he at? Okay, he was talking shit about how like if it wasn't for him, Deadpool wouldn't be as big as it was, and I'm like, what?
What crack are you
He's had,
smoking?
he really had the balls to say that Ryan Reynolds wasn't that big of an actor before Deadpool and him. I'm like, dude, he has like 20 movie credits before you. He was in the Amityville Horror, Van Wilder, Just Friends. What the fuck?
The list goes on and on. I believe like he has like 40 or like 50 movies total that he was in.
Yeah, if it wasn't for Ryan Reynolds, if anything, we would never have seen Colossus fight Juggernaut in cinematic form.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into this. We're talking about this on Roger Corman's thing. Dude was like, "What the fuck?" All right, so so we're on to movie news. Yeah, T.J. Miller's a silly goose, and they're bringing up Michael Bay because Michael Bay really hated T.J. Miller on set of Transformers: Age of Extinction, and that's why he killed him off in the most brutal way possible.
Damn.
Yeah, blew him up. He's just glass. He's just like, just a frozen ass column of fucking salt. All right, let's see. All right, so Superman. So we got the first look of James Gunn's Superman.
I like the boots.
The boots are just so him.
I
Oh
mean, like
God.
that's the only thing I see positive: the boots and the cape. That's it.
Yeah. Well, here, like I saw the new 52 vibe with it. I,
Mhm.
the symbol itself, it definitely looks like it's from Kingdom Come, or like, so this looks like it's taking from that, like the early years before the Kingdom Come events. But oh my God, I kept my mouth shut on Twitter. I'm just like, I ain't saying shit. Nope. Meanwhile, I'm on Threads. Let me see if I can pull up what I said on Threads. Let's see. I'm pulling it up. I really tweet a lot of negative shit on Threads. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, because
All
it's
right.
the only place where you're allowed to.
Yeah. I just put this. I put this picture of Patrick Bateman going, impressive, very nice. Now let's see all the Twitter users who voted for the Trunks to go see the movie. Because you could tell he has trunks on. They tried to
Mhm.
hide it so well. I'm like, yeah, no, it ain't like a skirt, my boy. My boy, you can't cross your legs like that. And I'm holding some reservation on it because it's like it is a shitty presentation. Even Man of Steel had a great one where it's like, oh my God, he's holding the safe up. This looks like it's from a fucking cartoon. This looks great. Let me just put my shoes back on. I gotta fight a flying orb in the city.
Well,
It's tough being Superman.
to be fair, there's not really much design you can do with the Superman suit.
Nah, not at all. Like there's, they could have went balls out and did what is it, the JLA version where he was like all lightning and shit. They could have did
Uh,
that, or Justice Lords, like some version of that where it's like white and black.
yeah, but that's just a color design. I'm
Yeah.
talking about like the design of the suit. Like if you look at Batman's suit and Superman's suit, you could do more designs for Batman's suit than Superman's.
Oh yeah, and that's one thing I loved. This it also looks like it don't fit either. This suit.
Mm.
It really doesn't look like it fits. Here, let's pull up the suit for everyone. A lot of people have already seen it, but I already saw someone really said who did this cosplay picture. This one comes out next year, July, and even the James Gunn fans are like, what the fuck is this? Oh, people already saying, oh, the trailer's here. No, it's not. They're still doing production on it.
Yeah, it's probably just like AI generated kind of
Oh
trailer.
God, watch them all use just like Man of Steel stuff. That's not it. That's not what I was looking. That's not what I was looking for. What the hell is it, bastard? Let's see.
I
Will it?
swear, if they screw up the theme song like they did with a lot of the Superman films, I want the OG theme song.
You want the John Williams one?
Mm-hmm.
I don't mind the John Williams one, honestly. I did love what they did in Justice League, though. Like it was like a nice homage to it while still being its own thing.
Right.
The whole bum bum, like a very high whatchamacallit, high tempo to it. Let's see. I'll just pull it up through Reddit. All right. I love that part, when the axe comes down, he's just like not impressed. All right, here it is. This is on Reddit. But it's James Gunn, he showcased it.
Wow, it's a window.
Yeah, yeah. Why is Goku firing a Kamehameha blast at the sky? Yeah,
Did you hear there's going to be a new Dragon Ball Z live action film that might be better than the shitty one?
Who's doing it?
I don't know. But I know it's going to be like on Netflix or HBO.
I think that's wishful thinking, honestly. Here, let me just unzoom out. I think that's wishful thinking, honestly. So yeah, here's the look. This is on Reddit, but yeah, this was also it was on Twitter, Threads, Facebook, everywhere.
Yeah, honestly, it looks like PJs.
It does. It really does. And I don't mind what James does with it. I'm slowly coming out of the whole James Gunn hate. It's just that I feel I'm very salty. They announced Man of Steel 2, and then do this shit, and I'm like, oh well, I'm not going to watch this anymore. Like, what's the point? Like,
I'd rather watch Smallville all over again.
Honestly, Superman and Lois was fucking great. That was amazing. That was actually solid. I swear to God, I swear. They brought Doomsday into it, and he was scarier. They had what's his name? Michael Cutlitz from Walking Dead. He played Lex Luthor. They had him in jail, and of course someone beat his ass in jail, but he turned the whole fucking wing of the jail that he was in basically into his own little area. Like, he's just eating a nice steak dinner, and all the inmates are out of their cells like they're his own butlers.
I think I just like Smallville because it leads to Man of Steel, the movie.
Yeah, it has that kind of transition. That's why I like Lois, Superman and Lois. It felt like, okay, yeah, this feels like after Man of Steel, like without the whole death thing. And the one thing I got, I told you about it when way back in like season 2 when it first started. Like, I thought they were going Black Lex Luthor, but actually it was John Henry Irons Steel with Lex Luthor's tech. And the hammer that Steel uses kills Kryptonians. I went, oh, that's a nice twist. That's cool. They added a lot of cool villains in there. Bizarro was good. Doomsday was, oh my God, Doomsday was great. They were already saying that Doomsday is better than Batman v Superman, and I just went, they're both the same. Like, they're both made from Kryptonian DNA. What the fuck? It was honestly like they're turning off Superman and Lois because of this movie, and I'm just going, you could have kept this going for real. Could have had Mr. McSickleplick in there.
Yeah, we also could have had a Batgirl series or movie, but no.
No. This would ruin the DC Universe brand. It was already ruined. Your fucking executives did it. But I saw the thing. Get back to this. Some people said it was AI generated, and they even went to the website, said AI or not, and put it in, and it said AI generated. I went, oof. I put it in on the same site. It's human. But I'm like, and I made sure, like, I double, tripled, quadruple checked just to make sure. I'm like, okay, no, this is human. Someone fucked with y'all. Y'all did this on purpose.
The background might be AI generated.
Yeah, that might be it, because I don't see how Superman's gonna be fighting like 5 freaking villains in one movie.
Superman's fought worse.
Yeah. And I saw some people coping with like, oh yeah, maybe he's fighting Solaris, the giant planet. I went, what? the main villain is what's it? The engineer from what is it? From the Authority. It's setting up the Authority movie. Like that I'll watch, because I love the idea of the Authority being basically like a totalitarian version of the Justice League. Midnighter. I would love to see Midnighter actually team up with Batman in this. He sees the Joker, cracks his neck. and Batman's like, what the fuck? It's like, no, don't do that.
And he just goes to Batman like, technically, he didn't kill him.
Yeah. Like, no, he's just paralyzed. Don't worry about
Me.
it. Yeah. So I gotta say the first look is crummy. They're probably gonna drop a better look. I'm not. Again, this is one where I'm gonna watch it on like TNT or HBO. I'm not going to the theaters for this. Like, I don't want to be let down again. Like, I got my own shit to worry about.
I'd rather watch episode 1 of Star Wars in theaters again.
Oh, everyone's enjoying it now. Like, it's all of us that grew up watching it, and we're like, yeah, this is great.
But my dad made a he said something that made a lot of sense. Like, he said, like, they're only putting it in theaters because the people who grew up with it is showing it to their kids. Instead of
Oh, yeah.
paying $10, now you're paying $20.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's really trying to get a whole group in. You know, funny enough though, like, hold on, let me pull this up. I end up finding out that Disney's actually getting rid of their whole like club thing where you can get the movies and all that.
Mm-hmm.
I got Obi-Wan Kenobi. Where's my pick? Where's my
club for that shit?
Oh yeah, oh my god, I got the black hole. Kid.
Kenobi.
I love that
God.
scene so much.
He just knew. He just felt it. Yeah, it already made like 30 million again. I'm like, Jesus.
Oh shit! If you ever get an like extra copy of Halloween Town 1 and 2, can I have it?
If it's on there, like, you know what I was actually looking for on there? Because like they're ending it in June. I was looking for the Chippendale Rescue Rangers movie that we talked about.
That might be for like, you know how like they did a collection of like Disney vaults.
Yeah, they might actually.
Do
It might be another one of
something
those.
like that.
It might be another series of steel books coming. But that was the one. Oh my god! I told my mom about it, and I played the song too. I said they really had "Laid to Rest" by Lamb of God in that damn movie. Dale walking home from his insurance job.
Lay to rest.
Taking his AirPods out, and you hear it clear as day. Destroy yourself. I'm like, oh my god. Oh, it was funny as hell. All right, let's see. Oh yeah, Riddick is coming out. Riddick Furia. They start production. They start production in August. It'll be coming out, I think, next year. This is
Who's going to be Riddick's sidekick? Because he's old.
I think it's going to be a whole group because he actually finally gets to Furia. He finally gets to his planet. And you know what killed me though? And I put it on Twitter. I went, what the fuck? They went, Vin Diesel will be playing Richard Reddick in Riddick Furia. I'm like, are you telling me that Riddick's full fucking name is Richard Reddick?
No wonder he went with Riddick.
Yeah. No wonder. Yeah. He went short. He was gonna go Riddick. That's it.
Well, who are you gonna fear more, Richard or Riddick?
Depends. Are we talking RoboCop now?
No, I'm not talking about the guy from Resident Evil. Richard!
It's Dick Jones! He's number 2 guy at OCP! I know the whole fucking line. Yeah, so Furia is starting. We read the synopsis, I do believe, when they first announced it. Basically, the Furians still exist. They weren't fully genocided by the Necromongers, but they're fighting something on the planet. And I shared it on our Instagram page. He already dropped a new picture from Riddick Furia. I just went, what? That quick?
I hope it's the aliens from the first movie, Pitch Black.
I don't know, but apparently they're retconning some of this stuff because the picture he dropped is like a young version of Riddick, like when he was like a little kid, and he's got super blue eyes, like they're like extra glowy.
Like he's like part of the Dune squad.
Almost, almost, but like brighter. Just boom, I can see it in the dark now. So they might be
like
retconning.
Goku when he goes like Super Saiyan 18.
Yeah, yeah. Ultra Instinct Riddick. Necromonger swinging at him just dodges like it ain't shit.
The Dragon Ball Z theme song goes on. Din, 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 din.
Yeah, that's Vaco swinging that giant ass, that 10-headed axe. All right, so yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I like the Riddick series. Like it's such
have you seen the animated movies?
Yeah, I got them. I got that. I got Dark Athena. I had Escape from Butcher Bay. I think I still have Escape from Butcher Bay. Those two games need to be remade. Like
The games were the best.
Yeah, Escape from Butcher Bay was my shit. Butcher's Bay, I should say, not Butcher Bay. that was my shit back in the day.
I think the same people who made Doom 3 made that game too.
And I know it was on the same engine.
Yeah.
Because that whole sequence when you're in the sewers with the mutants and shit, I'm like, oh my god, this is creepy as shit.
When you first get your like night vision and you have to go in the dark and shit.
Yeah, so I think they're retconning that the way that picture dropped. I'm like, okay, so he got this shit when he was a kid. Did he still have to pay the cigarette, the amount of cigarettes for it? We find out he was bullshitting the whole time. Like, oh no, I was born with these eyes. It's not a prison thing.
Now I gotta watch Pitch Black again. God.
Oh my god, I want to shit. That was one thing I loved. I loved Chronicles of Riddick. That was a cool ass movie, especially there were a lot more people dying. Riddick fighting the Lord Marshal. Yeah, in the theatrical cut, the Lord Marshal is trying to take his soul and all that. Riddick don't say anything; he just uppercuts him. Extended cut, fuck you! Uppercuts his ass. I was like, holy shit! I love this.
The first time I saw it, I didn't get used to it because I was so used to the first story of Pitch Black. So I was expecting like more aliens and shit. But this was like Dune in a way.
Yeah. I liked Riddick also. That was the one that had a lot of aliens in it too. You get to see Batista get basically he cuts Batista in half. So he just wham! I'm like, oh Jesus Christ! They kill his dog that he had. I'm like, oh no, y'all about to die.
He never mess with family.
Dog that he raised as a puppy made it immune to those aliens' venom, just like he was immune to it.
Mm-hmm.
Like that was, oh my goodness, just killing that dog. I'm like, damn, that dog could have stayed in all of them, and you just take him away. How dare you?
They pulled the John Wick.
Yeah. And he didn't have to go far because they were looking for him anyway. He was, oh, yeah, your head's going to end up in that bucket, not mine. And then took dude's head. Oh, God. We could talk about Riddick all day. But we got more stuff. We got a new Lord of the Rings movie coming out.
Oh, is this one going to be 4 hours? The joke was there. I mean, like,
I kind of knew it was coming, but I didn't expect it. Well, it's supposed to be called the Hunt for Gollum or the Search for Gollum. It's going to be directed by Andy Serkis.
Oh, so it's a story about Gollum.
Yeah. It's going to be produced by Peter Jackson, and the way Peter Jackson said it, because he actually confirmed it, he said we're fleshing out that character because we never got to in the original movies, beyond what the books did. And I went, I could see it. It sounds cool.
I would right away to see who he was, human form.
Yeah, in his Hobbit form,
mm-hmm.
the fisherman people, that what they were. I forgot. Yeah, that would be cool. Like, just show the transition of it. See how he got caught by the Witch King and his people,
Mm-hmm.
and lead it into Fellowship, or like into the events of Fellowship. That'd be cool as hell. First comment though off of there was like, finally they're adapting a good video game, and it was the Gollum game that came out. I just went, you really just had to troll us with that, really? Well, it'll have better graphics than the game. That's gonna
That's
be.
like saying Jake Paul's gonna win the Mike Tyson fight.
Oh, we know that's not gonna happen.
Well,
If it happens, man, I think another January 6th is gonna happen then.
yeah,
Wrong button. God damn it.
I hope he doesn't throw it.
Oh, he needs to end him.
Oh yeah, he
Well,
needs to put
you know,
respect into that
yeah,
little dweeb.
yeah. You don't talk about someone's dead kid and expect them not to do anything to you. Like
Or
he
dead former boxers or anything like that.
oh yeah. He needs to look like honestly, he needs to look like Glenn at the beginning of the new season of Walking Dead.
Trust me, I'm gonna say this now. You ain't no McConaughey. You got a beer gut going on, and you say you're training. While Mike Tyson's almost 60 years old and he's lean cut.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you the beard, that whole that whole last bodysuit. You can tell it's a bodysuit because
Yeah.
it's cut off like right here. I'm like, get the fuck out of here!
No, but if you see it like the Converse that they had on Netflix,
Oh, yeah.
Jake Paul looks fat.
Oh yeah, that's how it goes. What? Just saw something for about Best Buy. They're closing their 24. They're closing 24 stores. What? Oh no, they're going online then. What's the point?
I haven't had a Best Buy over a few years now. The one in Crestwood has been gone for long gone, you know?
Oh yeah, I still order stuff from the one in Ford City, in Burbank.
Yeah, I ain't driving all the way over there just to get something.
Oh no, oh no, I have either they deliver, or it's if I have nothing else to do, I'll go over there, and I know how to get there without having to deal with that fucking Cicero traffic.
Oh my god.
Oh man, be singing that song every day. It's a getting closer. Gonna take a bath with my fucking toaster. All right, let's get back to it. So yeah, the search for Gollum, that is, it sounds cool. It's in good hands. Andy Serkis knows how to direct some movies. I liked Mowgli. Didn't mind Let There Be Carnage. I enjoyed Let There Be Carnage.
Could have been better.
They should have let him go all out. The storyboards are fucking amazing. We've talked about that time and time again. But yeah, yeah, we got a new look at Batman Caped Crusader last week. That's the new cartoon set in the 40s.
Yeah, because that's what we wanted. A cartoon of Batman, not a continuing story of the Batman.
This one's set in the 40s. It's Kevin Conroy's last, second to last, because we got more stuff from him in Suicide Squad: Kill the Justice League. This is his last voice thing. I forgot who they got. They showed Catwoman, they showed Harley Quinn. They're going with serial killer Clayface this time, which makes sense. It looked pretty good. It's going to be on Amazon. I think I sent you some of the pictures of it. Like, that was the one we were looking at way back in 21. Like, this was before Kevin died. And we were like, oh my God, they're redoing it. They're redoing it. That's cool. Come to find out it's set in the 40s. I'm like, well, it's close to Gotham by Gaslight, I guess.
Well,
they redesigned.
To be fair, Batman did go after Jack the Ripper.
Yeah. Gotham by Gaslight was fucking great. I love that. I actually got the little like graphic novel thing. It came with the cartoon.
Oh shit!
Yeah, it was nice. And they redesigned Harley Quinn.
Like, what way?
She looks more like an actual jester again.
Okay.
mannerism wise, she's more of a bubbly doctor at first, and then when she becomes the actual Harley Quinn character, she's fucking crazy.
My kind of
Like,
woman.
oh no, not crazy, but like serious crazy, like Dexter style.
Okay, you're
This,
talking to a person who's been stalked by crazy people,
oh yeah,
crazy girls, and all that stuff. That's all
oh, yeah.
that gets attracted to me. It's crazy psycho bitches.
like
Good
when
girl.
I found out like she's gonna be more like a shark in this, I went, what the fuck?
A
That's crazy.
shark.
like 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 she's like serial killer level crazy, like that, like just very cold when she's that character, and then just bubbly and shit when she's the doctor. I'm like, oh my god, it's some Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde shit here.
Well, to be
The
fair, you
animation
want
looks
that
fun.
on your team and not against you.
Yeah, the animation looks great. It looks very much on par with what we watched as kids.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, there was a lot. It looks good. I can't wait for the actual trailer. I still gotta watch X-Men '97.
Yeah.
It's a lot of people have been saying like, "Oh my god, the story is great."
Oh yeah, it brings you back to your childhood.
Oh yeah. Oh my god, better. Like, you know what they did that was actually better? Remember in the X-Men game that they dropped on the PlayStation 2? They were like they were working on humans and creating human sentinel hybrids.
I think so.
Yeah. They did that in this from what I saw. I'm like, "Oh, that's fucked up." Like, instead of like where they're actually like super soldiers and shit, there's like it's like sleeper cell shit. So like if the way one of the characters said, like, if one of these people dates a mutant, they activate and kill that mutant. I went, what the fuck?
Oh yeah.
and they show it too. I was just like, oh my god. It was. I've heard it's very good. I still got to see it in its entirety. I can watch it in its entirety now. Magneto actually had a great line. He's had so many great fucking lines. There's some great cameos. Morph actually turned into the Incredible Hulk in one episode with
Yeah,
his strength.
surprisingly.
Yeah, with his strength. I'm like, how come you couldn't do this when you were first introduced, you asshole?
Give it for the right time.
It was so cool too. He ripped that fucking Sentinel's head off from that clip. Oh my god, that made me a fan. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm back. Let me get there. All right, our last little movie thing. Edgar Wright. We all know Edgar Wright, right? Director
Hopefully.
of Hot Fuzz, Shaun of the Dead, The World's End, Ant-Man 1, Baby Driver, all this stuff, all the cool shit. He's remaking two cult classics,
And they are.
Running Man
Mm-hmm.
and Barbarella.
Why those movies?
I don't know. And he's got it's so funny. He got both actors from that movie Anyone But You. he got Sydney Sweeney and he got who is it? I know his name. He's big right now. Something Powell.
Josh Powell? Or
No.
something?
It's here, I'll pull it up. Spike. He was in, you know, that's the funny thing. He was in Spy Kids 3. And I was just like, what the fuck? How did he go from this little nerdy dude to like a heartthrob? What the hell
Are
is
you
this shit?
talking about the ginger kid?
Glenn Powell.
Glenn Powell.
Yeah, he was in the new Top Gun.
Mm.
And he's going to be in Twisters.
Mm.
He
I'm
he
hearing
has
good things about that film.
Yeah, Glenn Powell's going to be playing in Running Man as what the on Matrix. I be wrong. I think I'm wrong. Man. Son of a bitch. And I got to pull up Running Man. God damn it.
Well, at least they got Sydney.
Yeah, they got Sydney Sweeney. She's gonna be playing Barbarella. She was already tacked on before Edgar Wright jumped on. Ben Richards. Oh my god, all these fucking characters that Arnold played, man. Ben Richards, John Matrix. God damn it, 3 syllables.
Just be glad
Yeah.
you're not Arnold.
Yeah. Shit, I wouldn't have went to the linguist to keep my Austrian accent and be like, okay, yeah, I'm staying Americanized. Fuck this.
Sound like you're
But yeah,
having a seizure every time when you speak.
hello and welcome to California. Like, no one has.
You have to get out of here right now. There are other burgers. Come on, let's go.
He did sound like he was going to have a stroke in Running Man. When he grabbed the camera, he goes, "The one thing I'm going to do is punch you so hard in your gut, I'm going to break your damn spine." I'm like, oh my God. Jesus Christ.
I like the movie where, like, when he first started and he was like shaking his girl and he just goes,
"Where's my brother?" Oh God, yeah. Glenn Powell will be playing Ben Richards in The Running Man, and yeah, Sydney Sweeney will be playing Barbara. And that was the funny thing. I'm like, wow. And someone said, like, well, I guess Edgar Wright was a fan of anyone. That was fun. Like, it's just like, they're dating each other. They hate. I'm like, wow, what the hell is this?
just
I'm like,
like
usually the hate.
every other relationship in America nowadays.
Yeah, yeah. Usually the hate happens when you're like in your 60s.
No, nowadays it's 2 weeks in.
Oh God. So I'm looking forward to seeing what Edgar does. He does great shit. I'm hoping he actually goes back and does another Cornetto trilogy. This, maybe that's why he's doing these. Maybe he's doing just cult classic movies because he maybe what would be the third cult classic movie he does? I swear to God, if it's Egon the next one, I'm gonna be pissed.
All I know is I'm gonna be in the theater and having my pepperoni pizza and eating it and watching the movie.
I wish there was a soundbite from Arnold. Damn it!
This is not a tumor.
All right, we'll go with The Rock.
Off is the direction you can fuck.
Oh
The
shit!
Rock and Arnold having an argument.
Oh God, yeah, man, that's one duo I would love to see on the screen. You know, people are actually pushing for The Rock to be Apocalypse now in the next X-Men movie. I actually thought that'd be a good idea, but I was like, here's the thing about that. Y'all should have did it for the first Apocalypse movie. Y'all shouldn't do it for Marvel. He would have been great in that. They could have did a trilogy on X-Men Apocalypse, honestly. Like, you could have had him where he died. He comes back. Mr. Sinister brought him back. The new four horsemen. He wages war against the world because he couldn't get everything right the first time. Have it where like Deadpool and all of them are together fighting against him. Get some funny ass shit where Deadpool kills Mr. Sinister.
With a chalupa.
does it just like in the game? The Sentinel arm, boom. After punching him in the dick.
Hands up a chalupa with a grenade in it.
Oh God. All right, let's get into it. So let's see. Oh yeah, this is our season finale episode. For anyone listening and watching, this will be available right after on our live section on YouTube, and audio wise will be available on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, anywhere you listen to podcasts. Yes, we are. This is season 4 finale, episode 30, and we're getting into gaming news and reviews. There will be another plug, by the way. Okay, but after the gaming news, we ain't got much gaming stuff. Like, they did drop some stuff. I was like, do we need to talk about every fucking thing coming out?
And that cringy shit that they do in the mid of stuff, like, hi,
like, as soon as I saw like 10 other games were releasing, I was like, do I really want to do this? Oh, maybe I am a little like Rich from Tech USA. Another fire across the bow.
Shots fired! Shots fired!
All right, so let's talk about Sony. We talked about this 2 weeks ago, Sony was trying to get all the PC players to get like a PlayStation account, a PlayStation Network account. They backed down. They're like, okay, we're not going to do that. We heard everyone. We're not going to do that. Like that's basically it. Like the whole fan base just said, "Oh yeah, no, we're not doing this. You're not going to make us get something that's a lot of us really can't get anyway." And I went, good for you guys. We got PS5s. We got that shit.
Yeah, we don't have to worry about that shit.
Yeah, like it's a fun game. I'm already like level 25. I've been grinding like a motherfucker. I got a mech now. We can actually take on the bugs on heavy mode, on hard mode.
You mean you can? I'll just be running around like, oh god.
Just jump on top of the mech. I'll be singing "I'm Still Standing" by Elton John. Just firing missiles
across the land. And what would you do with a drunken sailor? What would you do with a drunken sailor?
We had like a quick session, me and Tasha. She's now like level 7, so she's 3 away from being an actual sergeant. Yeah, and we almost got our asses kicked. They sent like 90 hunters on us on one of the bug missions. I'm like, fuck this. I'm going back to the bots. I figured them out. Then I'm like, I saw someone was using the incendiary shotgun. I'm like, oh fuck, I have that. Why didn't I use that? Oh boy. All right. So yeah, Helldivers 2 is safe. And yes, story wise, in the news of Helldivers, everything that we did prior to this thing happen was just special operations. Now the Galactic War has started.
What the fuck?
Yeah. I'm like, damn, I was doing operations this whole time. This is some bullshit. You had me looking like I'm in Call of Duty or some shit here. Now it's an actual war. I said,
See,
the only
that's
way
what
you're
I
gonna
was
make it,
waiting for. I was waiting for the war.
yeah, I'm like, the only way you're gonna make it feel like a war is you give us 2 more people to join our teams, have it where we can board enemy ships and they can board us. Trench warfare, 90-minute long missions would be better than 40 or 20 minutes.
Especially if it's going to be war, you need like an hour at least.
Yeah, that would be perfect. And people are already talking about crossovers and all that. Like, oh yeah, Warhammer would be good with this. I'm over here thinking like movie crossover. I'm like, I would love to fight the Imperium from Rebel Mode. I would love to fight the Sardaukar and the Harkonnens from Dune.
I'm still waiting for the Xenomorph one and the Starship Trooper one.
Yeah. Oh, the Mimics from Edge of Tomorrow. That'd be a cool one to fight.
Or the Screamers from Screamer.
Ah. Which one was it? Wait, hold on. I gotta look that up now.
That was like it was like sci-fi Tremors, but it was like these robot things with like saw blades on the backs, and they go underground and they cut your feet and kill you, and they scream while they go through you under the ground.
They almost look human, right? Oh, I see it now.
Yeah, they had one with a little girl, and she was screaming.
That would be fucking nuts to fight. That's an automaton enemy right there. I would be fucking scared of this. I'm looking at it. Oh my god.
You've never seen that movie?
No, I've seen everything else, but
you need to watch that movie. That's one of the best sci-fi movies in the early 2000s and late 90s.
I was thinking like Edge of Tomorrow. I actually sent it to my niece Esther. I'm like, I'll throw hands with a Mimic in Helldivers too. The Mimics from Edge of Tomorrow. Oh my god. Where they had all the tentacles and all that, and they were just basically masses of tentacles with faces, just looking at everything, throwing energy balls at the ships.
Yeah, I'm good on the hentai tentacles.
Let me see. I'm gonna send you the picture. Because that was the whole thing about it. Tom Cruise like shot like one of the alphas, and he ended up with the precognition ability. Like he just die and just repeat the day. I'm like, okay, just don't have any alphas for us, because if we have to repeat the fucking mission every time, I get covered in the damn alpha blood and having to redo everything. Like, god damn it, I'm sorry. get gaslit. Like, what? What do you mean? We're just going in now.
It's just like Groundhog's Day.
Let me see. There we go. Here, yeah. The mimic, and it had like each like almost all the back tentacles had like little blades on them or spines.
It almost looks like a tree with thorns.
Yeah. Here, let me see. I can send the concept art too. Like, if anyone has seen Edge of Tomorrow, you know what the mimics look like. Damn, Messenger's acting up too. What the fuck?
No, but seriously, tonight, watch the movie Screamers.
Yeah, I gotta find it.
I'm pretty sure you could find it on YouTube or something like that.
Yeah. I was making memes out of my character. I put on, I think I said it to you. The sickle, it got me moving like an invasive species. That's like the closest gun to a Mass Effect rifle I ever got to. All you gotta do is replace a heat sink in this. You're good. It was fucking
You should
great.
do a compilation of like you shooting down those like ship things,
Oh,
and like in the background, every time when it explodes, you go to another one, but every time it explodes, it goes more, more, more.
I'm gonna send the Harkonnen one. I literally had to like screenshot this from part 2 on YouTube.
Blow that ship out of the sky.
I would love to fight the Sardaukar, not Sardaukar, the Harkonnen and Sardaukar, but I would love to fight the Harkonnen. That would be tough.
The what are these things in the orange picture? What are they called?
Those are Harkonnen troopers.
Yeah, the Harkonnen troopers sort of remind me of that scene from what was it? Spaceballs.
Yeah.
Have you found anything? We ain't found shit. I don't know, dude. It's been so long since I've watched that movie, bro.
They do like space. They do look like Spaceballs. Like it was like yeah. That sequence. It's a great sequence. It's like they're like that's like Harkonnen special forces. They're looking for the Fremen and all that, and they all have these big ass suits on. It's the funniest shit. Oh, let me see. I'm gonna send this other one too. Yeah, like you could tell, like their heads like right here. Here's how the whole body thing is.
Looking like a dick.
Yeah, and they're just like, like that would be fun.
Batman had problems turning around and looking. Try wearing one of these damn suits.
Oh god. Oh man. But they had other Harkonnen armor too. That was the one thing that got me. I'm like, wait, you guys send these chrome dome looking dudes when you have guys with actual functioning armor? What the fuck is this?
That's why they're front line.
Oh god, let me see if I can find. I would, and Rebel Moon Cross over here. I'm gonna send the Kryptean guard, like with the Oracle blade.
Almost looks like something from Dead Space.
Don't it? Yeah, the Kryptean guard. I read the book, the Oracle blade. That's the one. It's like it just shoots out like it's heated up so hard. It's a blue flame that surrounds it, and you have to wear a glove with those swords because it's so hot. That would be a cool ass thing for the Helldivers. Also, like that would be some cool ass armor to wear.
So pretty much it's a welding sword.
Yeah, basically. Just have that. You can just take down factory striders like your Luke Skywalker with it.
Just acting all stupid with it. Ching, 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 ching.
Climb up near the friggin' port.
Ooh, what this do?
Oh god, it would be there's some solid crossovers they can do. I would love Warhammer, but more so just give us the weapons and the armor for that. Because if I have to fight Tyranids when I got to fight Tyranids in Warhammer Space Marine 2, like that feels monotonous.
I know the weapons that they give us in this game is like shooting them with pellets.
Oh god, I think, and that's the point. We're basically ODST from Halo. we're not Spartans.
Like, honestly, I feel like a stormtrooper.
Yeah. I did see so we're getting a lot more stratagems for it. Someone did a great data mine. There's one stratagem. We basically get a Marine unit. It's like 8 dudes just show up like, sup, we're here to help you. And they just walk past you. Going right into the enemy like, oh yeah, y'all are fodder. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Oh yeah. All right. Yeah. So Microsoft. Yeah. After Sony bowed out of trying to fuck with Helldivers, Microsoft decided to say, "Hold my beer." On bad ideas. Let me see if I can pull it up. Microsoft they closed 4 Bethesda studios. Arcane Austin, that's the developers for Redfall and Dishonored 1 and 2. Alpha Dog Studios, Tango Gameworks, which did Evil Within 1 and 2 and Hi-Fi Rush, and Roundhouse Games.
Why?
Well, I guess it was they just had I don't know. Well, I can see why they got rid of Arcane Studios because Redfall was such a big fucking L. Like
Yeah.
it was so close. It could have been such a cool like Lost Boy style vampire shooting game, but it just fell into that live service shit. Um, Tango Gameworks, that one I don't understand because they said Hi-Fi Rush was like one of their best things, and if anything, they should have incentivized by saying, "Hey, listen, can y'all do Evil Within 3? I think a lot of people would love that." They should have looked at Arcane and been like, "You guys got Dishonored 3 coming out because we need that as well." I don't know what the other 2 developers are. Let me see what they did. Alpha Dog Studios. I'm gonna check it right now.
If I remember correctly, Alpha Dog Studios had some decent games.
Let's see. Let's see. Load. Come on. Looking at it through my phone. Oh, let's see. Wraithborn. That's one. Just give me the goddamn games. That's how I'm gonna be during the showcase. Just give me the goddamn games.
That's gonna be you when you have kids. Just give me the goddamn remote.
Yeah. Okay, Wraithborn. I can see why. Why was people pissed off about this? Like all they did was like Android games basically for like iPhone and Android. Monstro City Rampage, Ninja Golf, Mighty Doom, Wraithborn. Let's see, Tango. Well, I can't Tango. Let me get back out of this. Which was the other one that I was going for? Roundhouse Games. Let's see.
Roundhouse.
No. I just want the picture. Give me the picture. Okay. Okay, I see what they did. Let's see. Roundhouse Studios. It's another one behind. Why the fuck did they blow this up like this? It's another one behind Redfall. This is a. Hold up.
So
I'm
pretty
about to.
much they just like cut out the people who were just doing video games for phones.
They carved up the fat. Like I get why Tango Gameworks they got rid of them. They probably some redundancy stuff. They're probably going to move a lot of these people to other studios. Arcane, I get why, because Redfall was such a big L and they weren't doing anything else with it. Why the fuck were people getting mad about Roundhouse and Alpha Dog? What the fuck?
Like honestly, I think the best mobile game for mobile would be Fable.
They could do a Fable game like that. I could definitely see that, or like, yeah, you know what? Like after this new one, yeah, do something that with that as well. Oh my god, that would actually be solid. It's so funny. Like they made this sound like it's the end of the world for Xbox and all that. Meanwhile,
The
Embracer Group
world
got rid
ended for Xbox after the first Xbox.
of when
I'm
they had
sorry.
that one executive that's like, oh yeah, the Xbox One will be a media device. I'm like, I didn't sign up to have it hooked up to my TV. So I go to the fucking cable for fuck you. I don't want to sound like Tony Stark. Get out of here. Oh my god. The fact that people tried to say that like this is the end of Xbox. Embracer Group got rid of Volition Games closed it down because of the new Saints Row. When all they had to do was go, hey, yeah, don't do that anymore. They got rid of, like, Embracer has done more damage to the gaming industry, if anything, when it came to closing down IDOS Montreal. We're never going to get another Guardians of the Galaxy game after that. Like, you had a fucking banger here. You could have continued with that, but no, because you want your fucking money, you decide to close it down. What are you, the David Zaslav of gaming?
Just admit it. Gaming is not what it used to be.
Yeah, it's a lot of corporate shit, because that goes right into the other thing that we're going to be talking about. EA's going into in-game, wants to do in-game ads. We're already dealing with Ubisoft doing this stupid shit. At least they're like, oh yeah, you want to get this, you want to get it. Like I said before, for this new Assassin's Creed, you want your demon sword? It don't do anything. It just looks nice. Here's a demon horse for you.
Yeah, I'll stick with the samurai game I'm playing already.
Yeah, that's how I was thinking. But I honestly might get it, but that's another one I have to I have to be very stringent about it. Like I have that rule when it comes to Ubisoft games: never pre-order. If anything, do it day one or wait till Black Friday, because it's such bullshit. Like that's what I did with Avatar. Like I just wait till like Christmas. I'm like, oh, it's $20. Buy.
Or like you did when you were buying Suicide Squad accidentally.
God damn it.
I'm never gonna let that down.
No, shit. I'll be honest. I'm like, I was waiting for that, and then I'm like, yeah, you know what? This sucks.
You know what happened? My demons went over there and made you push that button so you buy it.
Yeah, they said, don't worry about the Suicide Squad thing. It's not in the cart. It's in the cart. It's a lot of explosions today.
Yep.
What is this? Is Israel bombing us? And we are canceled. Yeah.
Could be worse. You could be Ukraine.
Oh God. Everyone's gonna look at this podcast like, what the fuck?
Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't understand dark humor, go flump yourself.
Oh, we are dark as hell. Yeah, so EA is looking into ads. Let's get back to this. They're looking to put in ads. I already saw some funny ass memes. I also I'll put it this way. I already saw there's a couple of listings on a couple of job sites. They're coming out with another Star Wars Jedi game. I found that out. They're looking for a senior writer. I saw that, and I'm like, shit, I gotta get more accolades here. Damn, okay.
Just put your shoe in the door. Be like, hey, I know a lot of stuff about sci-fi. I have 2
Yeah.
books going on 3.
Yeah. Yeah. I honestly, I'd be like this. Hey, I played the other 2 games. Where are you guys thinking of going with this, though? Where's Cal now?
Where's Darth Raven? Or Revan?
Yeah, someone did a thing with Star Wars. I think it was the first Jedi Fallen Order, Jedi Fallen Order, where you're fighting against one of the Purge troopers, and then it just cuts to a Burger King ad. Whopper, 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 Whopper. I'm like, oh no.
BK.
I would take my console and take a bat to it after that. Oh, in-game ads, everything. Yeah.
Don't we have
Johnny,
enough advertisement in this world?
Silverhand was right.
Well, now it's time to wake the fuck up, Samurai.
I'm fine.
Shit.
I'm perfectly fucking fine.
All right, so let's get out of the EA shit. EA really fucked up, and yeah, and they really want to do that. They want to do AI with their stuff, and I'm like, I could see why. Just have someone look it over first. Don't write anything with it. Just does concept art, then work by that. But okay,
you
so
don't want a storyline that goes like the cow went over the Flurgermark.
yeah, you want to make sure, like, yeah, it's like art wise, cool. Don't use the actual fucking art. Don't pull a Justin Roiland.
Mm.
Yeah, he got a lot of flack before the fucking domestic when it came to High on Life. I'm like, shit, damn. All right, so one thing to look forward to when it comes to the Xbox showcase coming up, we're getting a new Doom. Yes. Here's hoping it's not. Here's hoping it's not a fucking obstacle course like this last one.
You just don't know how to play Doom correctly. That's all.
Man, look, I was doing so good until they had me like climbing walls left and right. I beat the main part. I was doing the expansions. that final boss fight was fucking amazing. The giant ass goat demon. I'm like, oh shit, this is
You mean
better than the
Satan?
brain. No, Satan is in the expansion and he looks just like the Doomslayer. I was like, what the hell?
And he talks.
Yeah. I killed you and you killed me. What?
And the Doom player talks, and then I was out of it. I was like, nope, this is stupid.
Well, he was already talking, if you think about it. He was like, but all he knew was rip and tear. He was so fucking lost.
Yeah, but at the end, they gave him full sentence. I was like, no. This is supposed to be like a badass Groot motherfucker. And you're like, no, let's give him full paragraph.
All I saw him do was go, no. And that was it. Whole ass army of like semi powerful humans. I'm like, wow, this is better than Infinity War. All right, yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Can't wait to see what the company behind Jurassic World Evolution is doing. They're doing a third one. They're still adding dinosaurs to the second one. They added the megalodon.
They still need to add the dinosaur kangaroo.
Oh yeah, I know they brought in the little triceratops thing. It's like it looks like a triceratops in the face, but it has like the body of a. Let me pull it up, because I follow the page. I played the first one.
The derposaur?
The derposaur. No, that's. Let's see, Drew. You know, a lot of people give.
I could just see it like all cross-eyed and like, Dirk, I'm a dinosaur.
Let's see, where is it? Ah, the Microceratus.
Micro,
Yeah,
because it's small.
Yeah, it's a little fella. It looks like a triceratops though.
Well, it's just a tiny one. That's all.
Yeah, he walks on 2 legs. Walks on 2 legs.
Has top hat and a cane.
Yeah, it's also known as the Microceratops. Why is it called? Oh my god, who wrote this? I'll kill you. Megalodon looks cool in it. They got another rap. Yeah, they got a new type of raptor in it. It's not even called a raptor though. What's it called? Where's it at? Yeah, they've been dropping a lot of cool dinosaurs. I know that. Here, the Segisaurus. It looks like a raptor, but it's not.
Segi.
Yeah, that was one of the dinosaurs they found in Arizona. Okay.
That's half of the dinosaurs in our government.
What the fuck? All right. Yeah, we can talk about. I love the first game. I still got to get the second one. I enjoyed the hell of it. That was one thing I did. I think it was 2019. Like Jurassic World Evolution was available for free on Xbox. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna play it. And I'm like, oh, cool. I'm gonna turn the whole thing, Isla Nublar, Isla Sorna, and the other 2 islands. I'm gonna turn it all into one big resort. And I succeeded. I put an Indominus Rex in Isla Sorna, so it was fighting a Spinosaurus. Made it where basically like the whole thing is just dinosaurs, just like one area is like an outpost that's full of stores and a hotel.
Honestly, I like the Jurassic Park game where it was in VR. That shit was
yeah, that was I saw that one. That was great. You know what one could have been great, but they fucked it up so bad. Jurassic Park Trespasser. That's ancient history. It was like one of the first with physics and all that.
Mm-hmm.
It was, I'm gonna say, it was an abortion of a game.
The Telltale story of Jurassic Park was decent.
Yeah, that was great. That was a nice, solid. How would you say, like quick, like not even a sequel, but like an interlude between 1 and 2, kinda. Because it's like it's set like during, a little bit during, and then after the events of the first one. Jesus,
What the fuck was that?
I pressed on my story on Facebook, right on the video
my
that
train of thought. Damn it!
I think it was more like an interlude, because then it works as like if you watch Jurassic Park
Mm-hmm.
and then even just watch the game, then watch Lost World, you'd be like, oh well, shit, it works pretty well. Like that would have been a better way to do it instead of 3.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh yeah, let's see. Oh yeah, so we got a new look at Assassin's Creed Shadows, and I'm gonna tell everybody the quarter pounder is in shambles. And I'm talking about, you know who, the quartering with his "you made it" political bullshit. This one looks good. You play as 2 characters like what the last 2.
Mm-hmm.
Yasuke, the only black samurai, like he was like, I want to say he was like an escaped slave or something, or he fell overboard and he ended up in Japan. Like there's an actual history lesson on him.
Yeah.
You play as him and you play as a ninja, and it looks solid. Again, that's going to be a day 1 thing for me, not a pre-order thing, because I saw the prices. I did. Oh shit!
I hate this world. Anyways, go on.
Yeah, it looks pretty good. I saw the gameplay. It's the prices though. That's where I was like, like even even the thing I showed you, the upgrade or whatever, the limited edition. I'm like, it's already $150. Why? A hundred some bucks for like 4 things that are in game.
Fuck that. I'll just wait until it's on PlayStation Premium and I can download
Yeah,
it for free.
that's how I waited for Syndicate, Assassin's Creed Syndicate. Yeah, it looks good. I'm not hyperbolic like a lot of the other fucking nerds on YouTube, but it looks solid. Like if anything, the rage should come from why is it this price? Who is doing this at Ubisoft?
And correction, there was also another Black Samurai. It was Afro Samurai.
Hold on, I had to turn my mouse back on, but I got to do this right now. Let me see. Do I have a good one? Let me see. Let me go to my favorites and just say
4 fucking seconds! It took you 4 fucking seconds to piss me off again!
yeah.
That's what I do, bro. I love to piss people off.
It looks solid. I'm just it's one of those things where like Ubisoft, they really have to earn something to make me want to get something, to make me want to pre-order something. One thing I will pre-order from them, and this is shit, this might be on my deathbed, is Beyond Good and Evil 2. Like they've been hinting at it over and over and over again, and they've left us so quiet last few years. And I'm just like, what the hell? You had a nice concept here. Get to play as a monkey. Come on now. A monkey with a cybernetic arm.
Play as Monkey Man.
Yeah, you can play as Monkey Man.
There you go, Monkey Man.
And it looked like Jade was with that whole group. I forgot the whole group that she was fighting against.
The Beatles.
Paige. No, it was they look like Beatles.
Oh, look,
See, I gotta play. I gotta look up the game now again, just to. But it looked like she was with that group, that the Alpha section. Looked like she was with them again. Like they brainwashed her. Paige had his own little pirate crew.
One of them taps her on her shoulder. Look, I made a song about an octopus.
All right, let's cut to the chase. All right, I think it's time for the second plug before we get into music news. New thing coming for Kindle Vella, Agents of Tenebris, Ghost Marshals. You can now listen. You can now read 10 episodes rather than 3, and every episode after that is only 10 credits. So yeah, they really overhauled some stuff, and I'm like, I don't mind, people, paying less credits. I'm like, what the fuck? As long as you read it, you get to read up to the part in which one of the characters, Amy Sales, a prominent recruit for the Ghost Marshals, has been captured by the Hades Syndicate, and they want to do some crazy shit to her. But then it gets
Cut it right there. Cut it right there.
Yeah,
Let
it gets stopped.
let them find out for themselves.
Yeah, it's that whole section was actually fun to write because I'll do it right here. There's a whole like walkway area. Oh, I think it's up to the record thing, but one of the episodes though, I basically was listening to Elisa Lamb by Skinned when I wrote it because it's such a creepy moment and it really shows you how powerful that one character is, and get to see how vicious another character is too. So yeah, it's all the first 10 episodes are free now on Kindle Vella. Agents of Tenebris, Ghost Marshals, a series by Sebastian Martinez. Available now. All 37 episodes are up. And book 2, I got to get to it, but I've been working on classes. And also, I can bring this up. I have a story in the Stygian Lepus. Their 12th edition has a book, story, flash fiction story I did for one of my classes called A Worthy Recruit. 12th edition, I do believe it comes out next week. I thought it was coming out last Thursday. I'm like, it's coming out Thursday. Like that's how I was. It's on their, it'll be on their website, and there will be a printed copy as well. And yeah, you can consider that an interlude or a prelude to book 2 of Agents of Tenebris. It's I introduce a new character, a new villain that you will be seeing more of in the Kindle Vella story.
How come every time restream at an hour and 30 minutes you start to lose connection?
Oh, they trying to throttle us. That's what that is. They trying to throttle after I'm trying to pitch shit.
Yeah, we gotta make our money somehow. Sorry, restream.
Yeah, A Worthy Recruit. It will be available at the Stygian Lepus. That's stygianlepus.com, or just search the Stygian Lepus. Yeah, I'm one of the few there, and it's a song. They picked it up real good. I thank you, Stygian Lepus. I was just like, need to get this out there. There is going to be another story I do upload to another literary magazine. That one is called Absolution. That can be considered a prelude as well. I just got to work that out, how it goes into it. But A Worthy Recruit, you get to meet a new villain that will be in Agents of Tenebris 2 by the name of Rothus Brood. Think of him as like Griffith from Berserk, but more fucked up in a way, physically. All right, so that's that teaser. Let's get to our last thing, music news. Got a few teasers as I'm getting congested. Marilyn Manson has teased his comeback after, he got clean. I don't know anything about that case that Evan Rachel Wood had on him.
Probably
I don't know
some
if it
BS.
Yeah, I don't know if it fell through or not. Don't know, because, it's kind of weird, because you kind of think a lot of these YouTube lawyers would look into this. Maybe one of them should stop fucking drinking and hanging out with some shitlords.
Yeah, like
Looking at you, Nick Recato. Looking at you, Nick Recato. We're Well, what's the update on that, fucker? Jesus Christ. Always yap about Eric July. Jesus, calm down. All right, so yeah, Marilyn Manson has teased a new song coming out. Don't know the title, but it sounded pretty good. He looks better. It looked like he lost. It looked like he went back. He slimmed down real quick.
Oh yeah,
Like from
but in a healthy way.
yeah, from the pictures on Insta, it looked like he slimmed down real quick. I hope to God it ain't Photoshop or AI.
I hope he did go back to coke.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. But we also got it. That it does sound good. It sounds solid. There's always that one. There's always a few people. They go like Marilyn Manson hasn't made a good song since The Beautiful People. I'm like, well, fuck you. That's all I can say.
Says the person who probably listens to Imagine Dragons.
I need a zinger one. I need a zinger button.
Just get like the Bazinga.
That'd be great if they actually had that. In honor of young Sheldon ending. Bazinga. That'd be it.
Oh god, that was shuts. Me and my mom watched that show and it was sad.
I knew it was gonna end that way too.
Yeah, everybody did, but you didn't expect the emotion from it.
You know what's so funny? If you look closely in that scene, though, in the funeral scene, you can see what's his name that plays George. He played a little old lady that's at the funeral too.
I noticed that.
He's like, look like that. I'm like, what the fuck is this? All right, yeah. So we got
like, he's alive. He's alive.
Yeah. Someone said, "Here's the new canon. He faked his death, and he went to the north because he liked the snow, and he became Leonard's bully and checks on Sheldon every once in a while." Oh god. Oh, that was the funniest shit I read. Oh my god. All right, let's get back to the music stuff. We also got a teaser for Slipknot's new song "Long May You Die," and Eloy's drumming it's fucking close to Joey, don't you think?
He's damn near close to Joey's.
Yeah,
drumming.
It's very close, and that's from being with Sepultura too. I think I'm like, Jesus Christ, it sounds good. I love the fact that for the 25th anniversary, they decided to go back to how everyone was introduced to them. Just fresher masks, like Corey ain't wearing a crash test dummy head with dreadlocks on it. It literally looks like just like a decaying face. It's like a nice mixture of Iowa, like the mask wise, a nice mixture of Iowa and Volume 3. Yeah, I was just like, ooh, it's creepier. Like I like button eyes, but I'm like, this is creepier. What the hell? And he got contacts in too. I'm like, oh, you going in on this? All right.
I'm gonna have to get that mask, of course. Oh, yeah.
I need that one in button eyes. Button eyes reminds me of Decker from Nightbreed. And that's exactly what he's like. Oh, I love that mask. I need to make that somehow. That's how he was in that one interview. And I'm like, ooh, it's Decker. It sounds good. A lot of it's so funny. I brought this up earlier today. It's it's always the guys online who get so mad at Slipknot and how they doing stuff and all that. Like, yeah, they're gonna get a little softer, a little maybe heavy in this area, heavy in that area. They're getting older, and it's always these guys online who talk shit about Slipknot, but they're always at the shows.
Yeah,
they're always cheering, they're always moshing, but you're talking shit online. Like,
that's
if you really
people who were talking smack about Nickelback, and half of them were at their concerts.
If you really hated them, you wouldn't have shown up at Knotfest. Let's be honest.
Right.
I'm over here like, I need to go to Knotfest one of these days. Meanwhile, their biggest haters are in the mosh pit, damn near killing themselves.
Honestly, every hater now on, I just picture them as an MGK fan.
One of them was a Slipknot fan the whole time, threw a branch at his head. God, that was a funny ass story when it happened.
You could die.
Oh God, they really did try to kill him with that shit, didn't they?
I know. They threw bricks at him, bro.
Oh God. Yeah, I wouldn't have. Oh Lord, yeah, we talked about that. If anyone wants to hear it, I do believe it was season 3 last year. I do believe, or season 2. We watched it. Him talking shit with MGK talking shit about Slipknot when they were both at Riot Fest. I'm like, oh shit, he really just made a whole army of enemies with that. But yeah, definitely check that episode out. That was, I think, that was a fun episode we did.
And
All right,
he copied Ronnie Radke with the tattoos of him all black. Ronnie had it first, then MGK took it.
oh my god, what a douche! And that's one thing about it though. Like MGK could have been on Ronnie's level. Like if he was going to switch genres, he should have did exactly how Ronnie did it, where it's like he can rap, but it's with metal, with guitars and drums and all that. But instead, he decides to just go full on pop punk. I'm like, oh, cool, another groomer. Allegedly. All right, let's get on track because we got 2 other things before we go for our little month off.
Well, 3 more other things.
Yeah, well, what's the third one?
The Ronald song.
Oh, I haven't listened to it yet, and you sent it to me. Yeah, we're still doing. Here, I'll put it this way, and everyone knows it. We're still gonna do like some other ones also, like on actual Riverside. See how that works. I'll send you the link for that so you can set up your account with that. But Ghost is dropping a concert movie called Right Here, Right Now. It looks good. It looks cool. Very theatrical. I do love it. This is every concert though. Whenever they bring back Papa Nile, like they defibrillate him and he gets right up and he just tries to choke the first guy he sees. They're like, no, saxophone. Starts playing the saxophone. Oh, so it looks good. I can't wait to see it. I do believe it's coming out in theaters, like select AMC theaters.
Oh, I thought it was going to be in IMAX.
That would be great. And I hate that I said select AMC theaters like it's a fucking ad.
The only thing those theaters got going is their new seats and their popcorn.
Oh yeah, I gotta actually check out a movie in normal, see how that theater was. I was like, dude, every Wednesday I was at that fucking theater. I'm like, oh, Hunger Games, I'll go see it. Oh, the RoboCop reboot, I'll go see it. Ooh, Dread, I'm gonna go see that. That looks great. Dread was the best one out of all 3 of those fucking movies.
Honestly, that's how I was with drive-ins.
Yeah. Oh god, there's like 1 left. It's in St. Charles. Oh no, there's 2
one
left.
in Indiana by Indiana Beach.
Yeah, there's St. Charles has one and Dixon has one. I'm getting congested from talking. Great. The one in Dixon, that's owned by Flashback Weekend, actually. I found that out. Yeah. Flashback actually does it. All right, let's see. All right. Moment of truth. Starset at Concord Theater. It was fucking brilliant. The one thing I got from it, I was expecting 2 other bands to play.
It was just them?
Yeah.
For like how long?
2 hours.
They played a 2-hour set?
Yeah. Yeah, I was like, what the fuck? I'm like, okay, way back when we were in high school, first concert I ever went to was Mushroomhead, and I thought, oh, it's just Mushroomhead. Back then, they were touring with Black Flood Diesel, and they had Marazine, one of the bands here in Chicago. And I was like, okay, I didn't expect those 2. Starset, I'm like, okay, who are they touring with? And I was looking on the phone and all that. I'm like, what were they? There's no one here. I'm like, is it just this band? I'm like, oh god, I ain't gonna be here that long. That's great. That aside, they did such a great job. They actually had made a short film for this, and it put Divisions there, not the recent album, but the last album prior to Horizons. It put that album in perspective
Mm.
because they were still going with the BMIs. They're still, they're going with all the lore and all that, and it was a great story. The way they used some of the songs too, like I basically clipped the whole set list. Like I would take like an hour 40, 50 seconds. Like I would just take a little bit of each song. They started out with I want to say Carnivore, then Manifest, then Perfect Machine, and I was like, whoa, this is fucking great. Like it was a great story about one guy who helps the revolution against the New East, which is a group that made the BMIs, the little Neuralink type thing.
Mm.
And each song worked so well with it. And then it finally happened where, like, the revolution happens and they had holograms and shit. Like the holograms, when I was taking pictures, it looked shitty. I'll be honest, it's better to see it live than just record it.
That's
I'm like,
how it usually is.
yeah, I was like, yeah, like the only time it looked good was when I took a picture of the small hologram that they had playing,
Mm.
and it was still a great experience. Like I think this was their best show yet. And the one thing I got,
Trust me, when they do bigger sets, it's
yeah.
gonna be amazing.
Oh yeah, it was so well done. The one thing I got from it, Dustin already talked about, like, oh yeah, we're gonna drop another one maybe a couple months from now, another single. And I'm like, what? I yelled that. And he was talking about how, like, this is the first time they played Brave New World live in Chicago. Like I think they probably played it a lot, maybe like 2 days ago, prior to that, but I'm not sure. He said like they were gonna save the performance for I think was it Sonic Temple in their hometown. And I'm like, well, and he goes like, this place is so packed because it was a sold out show. He goes, this place is so packed. You all have been so enthusiastic. We're gonna play the song for you. I'm like, what? And I was like, and I said to myself, literally out loud, I'm like, I am recording this whole fucking thing. I don't care. I recorded the whole damn song. And that fucking song opened up a mosh pit. I was like, shit, it is heavier, huh? But prior to that, though, what he was saying about, like, there was people that were very upset that he used the F-bomb. Like, he dropped the F-bomb like 3 freaking times in there.
Ooh.
And yeah, and I was like, oh, come on now. Sometimes you got to use it. Like
you all never heard that word before.
Yeah, sometimes you just got to drop a good F-bomb. Like, for example, Rich from Review Tech USA is a fucking bum. Alrighty. But the guy behind me, like when he's like thing that Dustin said, he goes, I don't like using that word in music. I think that's a cheap way to get the reaction that you want. Guy 3 rows behind me just goes, what the fuck? It was so funny.
I would have been behind him like, you fucking kidding me?
I was rolling. But the one part that got me, like, before they even played the song, after he said that, he goes, yeah, we're gonna drop another song. Quit trying to find out when the next album is. And one guy, I want to say it was the same guy. He goes, never.
That guy was plastered.
Oh God, it was such a great experience, and I had to record my demons again. That's like a tradition. That is their ultimate. That's the one that put them on the map. That's what put them in the face of a lot of people, and it was so well done. And they might be coming to the Aragon Ballroom next tour. Like Dustin already dropped it. I went, I ain't never been. Let's go. Like, it was very well done. I loved it. It was energetic as hell. Like, they were bumping, people were singing. I was singing with my ugly ass singing. Oh God. Oh my God, my congestion's killing me. It's a snot bubble. I'm hiding now because I ain't got no tissue. Son of a bitch.
You got a shirt, don't you?
I'm not putting it on my new Sleep Token shirt. I got
Oh, you
tissue over
can
here.
wash it. It's a little snot.
I got tissue over here. I'll be right back.
Mm-hmm. You go down just like ordinary Mariana Cross.
Now you've been DMCA'd. Oh god, it was good. It was a great fucking show, man. It was wild. I got some great shots. I couldn't get it good shot. I couldn't get any good shots from the other side though. I only got pictures of Brock, Susanna. I got pictures of Dustin whenever he come over on our side. I got a picture of their drummer. Couldn't get any not Brock. Yeah, I couldn't get pictures of Ron or Shaban. That's their violinist.
Mm-hmm.
Or their samples guy. But I got like one good one where is Shaban violin and Ron on keyboard and the other samplist on another keyboard. It was a great show. Honestly, 10 out of 10. I think this was their best show because like even the concert, they had those LED screens and whatnot. They were showing a lot of cool stuff. The one thing I love about this show, especially when they finish up with the lore stuff, they put cameras on like the microphone and on the drum set, so you see Dustin singing on the mic. You see their drummer just wailing away on the drums. Dude he was roughing it. He was like, I'm like, oh my god, get some water, dude. It was good. I enjoyed the hell out of it.
Mm.
And I think I'm going to upload on our page Brave New World.
Wait, what?
I'm going to upload the video of Brave New World on our page.
Make sure you don't get copy struck.
Now Instagram's good with that, but Facebook isn't. That's the weird thing. Because I know I got copy. I know they tried to strike me on Facebook for like two of the videos I did with Helldivers where I put music to it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, what's the point of having reels on Facebook if I can't use the music that you promote?
Right.
It's gonna be Jesus Lord. Let me just mute this. Hold on. And I think that's it for this episode. An hour 52. Snot and all. Now this has been a great slip snot. And man, you think it's a trick, but it's not. All right, so this has been season 4 of the S-TierCast. Get ready for S-TierCast season 5. We're gonna come back in June. I'm gonna look at the date right now, see where we're gonna try to coincide with the Xbox showcase. So maybe about 3 weeks. That gives me time to work on OBS and whatnot. Yeah, so so Sunday the 9th. Oh Lord. Back on Sundays. Well, no, we'll start S-Tier Midnight with that. We'll start S-Tier Midnight that day. So yeah, S-Tier Midnight on Kick. So yeah, let me pull that up. Kick.com/S-Tier-Martinez for S-Tier Midnight. Don't miss that episode. We'll be looking at some stuff. Most likely, well, there's always some drama shit. I know the whole thing with review tech has been happening. That's why I've been throwing shade at Rich. he ain't done any videos since the whole thing. But I'm like, wow. After learning everything, what a fucking scumbag. But this has been the S-TierCast. Get ready for the new format coming soon. See you all We'll see you all in June. June 9th, we'll be back. Bye-bye. Have a good one.